Hello and welcome back everyone. I hope you are enjoying the lecture first and now have a basic understanding of the Python is and why it is so useful. Now in this chapter 2 we are going to take our first hands-on step. We will learn here how to open a notebook in the Google Colab, how to write and run your very first Python program. The best part is you don't need to install anything in your computer. Google Colab runs in your browser and all you need is in Google account. By the end of this lecture, you will be able to create your own Python notebook and write the famous Hello World program. So let's get started and open the door to real Python programming right from your browser using Google Colab. And now you can see this is my Google face is open here. So what you will do to open the Google Colab notebook, you will type here Colab. Only you will type here Colab. So you will see here Google Colab notebook is there, Colab Google. Okay, so you can click anyone this. So on the top you will find that we have Google Colab browser. Okay, colab.google. So you will just click on this link. So as soon as you will click on it, this interface Google Collaboratory will open. Okay, you will click on the new notebook. So we are going to start from the new notebook. Click here. One more thing, your Gmail account must be login. Then you need not required to create your account. Only Gmail account is enough, and by using the Gmail account we can do everything. Okay, so when you will open this notebook, the interface will appear like in this way. And also along with I would like to show you, this is the Gmail account which is login here, and due to this Gmail account, this notebook will open automatically when you will click on the notebook. Okay, so here first I will talk about you how you can create your file. Okay, all these steps are very important, and in the coming all the sessions whenever we have the ready-made file, so all the files will be created by using this pattern which I am talking now at this platform. Okay, so first this is from this place you can easily rename this file. Okay, so I would like to give the name of this file is first file in Python. Okay, I give this name, and then after see here this is the file. So when you will click on the first tab, you can see here locate in drive, open in the playground mode, new notebook. If you want to open new notebook, then you need to click at this place. If you have already files are created and you want to open, you can open from this place. If someone share with you any file which is based on Jupyter notebook or IPYNB extension is there, then you can here upload the file. Okay, you can rename, you can move to trash, you can save a copy in the drive. Okay, you can save a copy in the GitHub and save and pin version. Okay, so all these options are there. And if you want to download your file, you can do from this place. Two types of the file you can download. One is download.py and second is IPYNB. So this file will be useful in the Jupyter notebook as well as Colab, since the Colab is completely based on the Jupyter notebook. So this file is very important. If you have Python in your system, you have installed, okay, then you can use this file also. But usually you will be familiar about this extension and the files, what are the purpose. But very first we are using here in this course only the Google Colab and Jupyter notebook. So entire session we will talk about only these two files. Okay, so from this place you can download. Now here you can have some more options, select the cell, cut the cell or selection, copy cell, paste, delete, select cell, and many more options are there. Whenever we need, we can use these options also. And here you can see view table of the content. When you will click here, that these table of content will be available. Okay, and unclick. Then if you need the notebook info, you can get the notebook info from this place. Open notebook setting, but not required now. And then after, you can see here the comment. We can see here, and we can execute the code history. Okay, and show hide code and many more. Okay, so these are some basic information about the tabs which are required. Now you can see the most important part is these two icons. You can see one is the plus code and second is the text. So when you will click on the text, this new shell will open. Okay, here you can put your title. So what I am doing here, I will put here the title, Python made easy for beginners. Okay, so suppose that this is the title, and as soon as I am entering here the statement, these text are appeared on the right hand side. If you like to increase the font size, you can enter here hash. So by entering the hash sign, you can see that the font size increased on the right hand side. If you want to bold the text, any text you want to bold, okay, so either you will select this entire text and then click on B. So the text is now bold. Or either you can see that when you will click from this place, on the left hand side we have double star, and on the right hand side also. Okay, so by using this star directly, you can bold the text also. Okay, just what you will do, double star and double star, the automatically the right hand side the font size will bold, as well as for the single hash the font size will increase. Now if you want to print this title, what you will do, you will press shift then enter, shift enter. So the title has been printed at the place. Also you can see here on the top we have one shell which is the empty, and here is also. So what I do, you will select this shell, and here we have the upward arrow sign, downward arrow sign. You can move this shell in the upward direction. So the title of our file will be always on the top. So here this is the title. Okay, and if you want to add some description about the title, you can do. What you will do, just double click on title. So when I will double click on it, this is again editable. Enter here 8 description about the course. Okay, so you can whatever you want to add, you can do. So all the text will be in the simple format. Okay, and again when you will shift and enter, you can see now this is the title, and here you can see the description about the title. So in this way you can add description along with the title. You can increase the font size, you can bold the text, whatever you need. So this is the part of the text. Okay, and further if you need heading, subheading, if you want to add, you can do. You will take one more shell here for the text. Okay, and suppose that this is the heading 1. I will not give any name, just only I am adding here heading 1. Okay, so the heading 1 is on the right hand side. Okay, so here I would like it to write here how to open notebook and write your first code in Python. Okay, so here this is my first heading, and if you want to make it bold, you can do the same way. Yeah, now you can see this is in bold font, and then shift and enter. Okay, again you can see this is the empty shell. We can do here. Now here you can see this is the start coding. So here you can write your coding. Okay, see here, if print hello Meher Chand, this is my name, we are going to write our first code in Python. Okay, and when you will execute, you can execute from this place. Okay, see, click on this sign, and as soon as you will click on this sign, you can see on the right hand side 3 dots are there which are in orange color. As soon as this will be connected for the cloud computing, the sign becomes green, and right here, and also when your cursor is at this place, you can see Python 3. So as soon as your cursor will be here, you can see Python 3 Google Compute Engine backend. RAM is 0.98 is using, and the total size of the RAM is 12.67 GB, and disk size you can see here is 107.72 GB, and we are using 37.48 GB. Okay, so this will be in the green color, and everything what will be right here will be executed easily. So this is a very simple first statement of the program, and print is used to print the statement whatever we have. Okay, you can rewrite this as I am copying from, okay, Control Z, I am copying this all, cut, and here is pro is equal to, and paste here, then you can use here pro. Okay, so what is the meaning of this one? So this is the statement on the right hand side in the string format, hello Meher Chand. We are going to start write our first code in the Python, and this information is stored in assignment variable. The variable is pro I am using, and then the information on the right hand side stored inside pro. Okay, and by using the print we can print the statement. See here, the statement will print in the same way. So you can use one way how you want to write and how you want to store your information and how you can use. Here also I would like to introduce one more information statement here. Suppose that I have a is equal to 2, then enter a is equal to 2, enter b is equal to I have is 3, and c is equal to I have is 8, and d is equal to I have simple operation we are using here, a plus b and product c, and then enter, and print is used to print the result. Okay, and d. So now when you can see here, these are some statements are here as we are speaking, we are writing the code, and last statement we have the some simple arithmetic operation, and the result of the right hand side will store inside d. Okay, and last statement we are using here to print the statement. So when you will execute, okay, so this is the output. So this is all about how we can write the code in notebook which is in Google Colab. Okay, so one more thing I would like to inform you here. You need not required to save this file. This file is available in your Google Drive. You can access all the content which you will write in this notebook, and see how I close this file. Okay, this is also closed, and you can see this is my Gmail account. Here when I will click on the drive, and inside my drive there are several folders are there. Okay, many folders has been there, but I will click on my drive. So when you will click on the my drive, inside my drive there will be some folders you can see here, same in your Google Drive also. So when you will open the Google Colab, the folder will be created in your account. You can see here Google Colab notebook. So this Colab notebook folder will be created inside your Google Drive, and when you will click on it, double click on it. Okay, so here the file which I create today just now when writing the code is first file in Python. Double click on it. Okay, and it is opening. You can see that this is the same file. Okay, so the meaning is to say that everything which you want to learn by using the Google Colab for Python is very simple. Just you need to understand how we can open the file, how we can write the text, how we can write the coding, how we can run the code which we write. Okay, and how you can open the file, since when you will create the file, this file will be automatically saved in your Google Drive. Okay, dear participant, this is the basic information about the Google Colab, and I tried to explain everything step by step. So the thing is, you need not worry about anything, just follow the instructions as we start. Okay, so during the entire session everything will be step by step, and we will try that the most important thing which today in this session I try to explain. You just need how you can open the notebook in Google Colab. Just you should have your Gmail account, and you need to search in the Google about Colab, then select the notebook. Notebook will open, rename, then you can give the title. You should do how to manage the text and where you can write the code. So in the text you can type your text, and the second option we have the plus code where you can write your code and you can execute. So in the coming session we will have very interesting hands-on sessions will be there, and just you need to understand only the syntax which we are using. Okay, so thank you to see this lecture.